MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. The opener of the final series of the year between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jalen Beeks gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 1-2. Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In the second spot tonight, the designated hitter.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Cook leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll dive back in. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a spin and another throwback to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Now to the plate, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Two out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13, Julius P.
Turned on down the line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after, yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 43 gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Tommy Kahnle hammers down the save, number 36 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious
From the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network is on the air. It's the penultimate game of the year between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Julio Teheran is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Stepping up now, Steve Cook, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Number 11.
Teheran gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He comes in hitting over .320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. But no chance to recover. Cook is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. In now is the Yankees DH, Jace Peterson. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Before the payoff pitch, a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Cook gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Count remains full. 3-2. He's on the move again from first. Taken for strike three, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Missed with a slider.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Paulson has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 3-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count offering on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's a foul ball. Hot shot to third. Alvarez is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And that misses 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The count now at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jace Peterson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. So striding in, Steve Cook. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Down and away, ball one. Hit hard towards center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the eighth.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, James Peterson.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard hit ball to short. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the eighth.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Now batting,
into the box now, Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A dive, but he's back. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of his zone, and there's 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
now batting, Captain.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he just manages to get his hand in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In his career, Sanchez is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Spin and a throw back to second. And the runner back. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Runner back safely. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here now the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Alvarez is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The 3-2 pitch. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score today. The Bo Sox set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Jay Groom gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Andrew Miller closes the door for the save, his 53rd of the season, which leads the league. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Number 99, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Chris Sale starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Digging in, Steve Cook. He enters play sixth in the American League in the batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him.
Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Adeiny Echeverria.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Hands it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much.
Next for New York, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Cook runs pretty well, which is interesting given the position he plays on the field. Usually the speedy guys are in the middle infield or in the outfield where there's a lot. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get another.
Ready once again, Steve Cook. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Echeverria now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Andrew Benintendi.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard to third. Fielded clean. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox on top 5-1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Steve Cook. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now another 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses. And the train just keeps rolling down the track. That's win number 100 on the season, and they've got as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. You better watch out for these guys.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Boston get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise. Chris Sale earns win number 15 on the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. Great job.